This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's a brand new week. Hello there and thanks for connecting. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola Kayode. You're welcome. The ongoing zonal public hearing and constitutional review scheduled for Imo and Abia states has been suspended. Chairman House of Representatives Special Committee and the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase, announced the new development without specific reasons. Reports, however, say this may not be unconnected with the killing of a former presidential advisor and chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Ahmed Gulak Inoweri. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has berated those behind the killing of Gulak, describing them as evil people who were determined to undermine the peace, unity, and territorial integrity of the nation. He, however, warned that all resources will be deployed to bring criminal elements to justice. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, now has a new president. He is Professor Victor Emmanuel Oshodeke. Oshodeke succeeds Professor Biodo Guyemi after a National Delegates Conference in Oka, Anambra State. Oshodeke of the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Abia State, a former vice president, was elected president. Chris Piwuna, a consultant psychiatrist and associate professor at the College of Medicine, University of Jos, was elected vice president alongside other officials. The new Executive Council of ASU will spend a maximum of 4 years as enshrined in the union's guidelines. Mixed reactions are trailing the debate on the floor of the House of Representatives whether or not to scrap the National Youth Service Corps Nysc scheme. Members and promoters of the bill, which is going through its second reading, highlighted a number of reasons, including the spate of insecurity across the nation. A number of people quite agree with this position, while some others called for modifying based on diverse experiences.
I believe that it should be modified rather than being scrapped, because prior to Nysc, most graduates, because I can speak from my personal experience, most graduates have little or no work experience, apart from the obvious fact that it helps to grow your CV. You also get to learn new things from these working experiences. We also learn, they would also learn to meet new people. That is networking.
Programs should be more encompassing. I will recommend two things. First, there should be parts, of the military training for the youth corpus, and secondly, for a holistic skill acquisition also for the youth corpus. In that way, our military will not be overwhelmed. We'll have ready hands, ready trained personnel to engage whenever the needs arises.
We can't deny the fact that the level of insecurity in the country is extremely high. We have cases of kidnappings, cases of killings. Even students that are at the university are not safe. So for me, I would subscribe that for now it should be scrapped. We've even had previous cases where youth corpers got in trouble and the government was not able to protect them. There was no type of protection of any kind. So I would personally subscribe that it should be scrapped for now until the government is ready to modify it properly.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Sunday Dari, says the scheme will remain as the Nysc remains one of the country's greatest tools for youth development. He, however, confirmed that the federal government has kicked off plans for reforms. The Nysc was established in 1973 by the General Yakubu Gowon regime to reconstruct, reconcile, and rebuild the country after the Nigerian Civil War. A new unity government would be a danger for the security of Israel. That's according to Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister. Netanyahu asked the right-wing politicians not to suspend the deal after ultra-nationalist leader Naftali Bennett said he would join talks with centrist Yair Lapid. Lapid has until Wednesday to form a new coalition government. If successful, it will end Netanyahu's time as the country's longest-serving prime minister. Mr. Netanyahu was on trial for fraud, fell short of a decisive majority at a general election in March. It was the country's fourth inconclusive vote in 2 years, and again, he failed to secure coalition allies. The That's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ditola Kayode. And always remember, there's no shame in admitting a mistake. After all, we're only admitting that we are wiser than we once were. Have a fantastic week.